Hey, what's going on, guys? Reaper Reborn here, and welcome to a video I haven't really ever done on this channel. Well, really never have done. I've done it on my old channel a couple of times. It's a tutorial video, but I feel like I should make a tutorial video because I've not really seen one, and it is kind of complicated. It took me a little while to figure out how to install this mod. It doesn't really explain it. Um, as far as I know, I haven't seen any videos explaining it. So I would say for people who isn't even knowledged in when it comes to modding, won't how to understand how to install the mod or any mod for that matter. But it's kind of complicated. But it has a README, but it really doesn't explain. It really doesn't show, and it doesn't explain. But first off, you will go to Mega. You'll do the alt download because the actual download file is, it's public transfer and you'd have to upgrade your plan, and it's just not worth it. So what you do is go to Mega, you click download, and it'll start downloading through here. And when it gets done downloading, it'll pop up on here, and I'm thinking you might have to install it more. But one thing I would recommend is, let me go ahead and cancel it because I've already downloaded, is install 7-zip or WinRAR, because they're RARs and they're zip files, so you'll have to access them somehow. So what you do now is go to, um, first you want to go to your download location. Most of the time it's in downloads, but where I have a 256 gigabyte M.2 for my Windows, I decided to put it in a different one. So I'll put it in new folder, and that'll be, where is it at? I was supposed to have it installed right here. It'll show up as NASCAR Heat 5 PC Mod 2023 files, and you just open it up. And now here's all your stuff you have to install into your game, all the files. So right click, click File Explorer so you can create a new window. Go to your location of where your game is installed. In my case, it's in my games drive F, and it depends where on yours. Steam Library, Steam Apps Common, and you'll see NASCAR Heat 5. After you through there, see where that says Asset Bundles. It's kind of complicated. It kind of really doesn't explain it. But let me go ahead and exit out and kind of have it in a way where y'all can see a little bit. So, where asset bundles, where all that stuff is NASCAR Heat 5 data. So what you do is go to here, where it's asset bundles. It would be in streaming assets. Click it, click on PC, and you see all the folders here. What you do is open up asset folders. When you open this up, you don't have to distract it into its own folder. What you can do is, well, that's asset bundles. It's just here. So what you do is drag all the way down to where everything is highlighted in blue, and just left click and drag it onto there, and it'll extract, and it'll ask you to replace, even if you haven't had them on installed, because I had them on installed. Even if you're doing a clean new install for this, um, it'll ask you to replace, and you click yes, and that'll be done. Exit out of this. You see where it says asset bundle scenarios. So we're still staying in the asset bundles folder. You go to scenarios, and when you open scenarios, you go back into your mods, the folder for the mod. You click on asset bundle scenarios, and you do the same for here. Like, hold left click, drag to where it highlights it all, and drag and paste, and you click replace, basically for everything. And now with car appearances, based on, see, I know the logos are different, but it's based on the actual folder. So the name of the folder. So car appearances, you double left click it to go into the folder, and you double click this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This might actually, there's a couple ones that does say it's a virus, but it's not a virus from what I can tell. So what you do from here is go to your, either your settings if you're using oh no, it finally opened. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you have to go to, let me go ahead and explain this. Look up, or is it here? Privacy and security, Windows security, and it might pop up here, or show notification if you have that enabled. But it'll open up this. You open up the file. Do again. This is a lot of files, so make sure everything's highlighted. Drag, and it'll extract. This one will take a while. It's the biggest folder. This takes a minute or two. But it is kind of complicated at first, but there is something you have to do before you decide. But well, before you open the game. I'll show you guys in a moment. And it'll move. And then this will pop up, and then replace the files in the destination. It'll show you with every one, even though, besides a couple of them. Well, no, I think all, no, I think one doesn't, but we'll go to that in a moment. Now open up DLC on here. So where your DLC folder is, you go back, click on PC, streaming assets, NASCAR, go back there. It is this folder right here. Back at the beginning, you just open up the folder on WinRAR 7-zip, and you just, again, take it all, drag, copy, paste. Or you can also actually also select all, like right click, select all, and drag. Or you can do the Control C and Control V for copy and paste. But now front end UI. Before we go too far, front end UI is back on data. Okay, it is back in streaming assets. It is. Don't click on asset bundles. Click on movies, and then click on front end UI. So this will be the start screen movie. You don't have to have it installed. It just shows the 2023 mod thing. So you just copy and paste. It won't actually. This one will. Okay, this one will also tell you to replace. I'm pretty sure. Intros is the one it's not. So here you just go back to movies. You click on intro. Just drag, copy, and paste. But you keep the main intro because it's the 704 intro thing. So you keep that unless you don't want to. I've not tried it. I don't. This one isn't an install, far as I know. No, it's this one is not an install. This I don't know. I think that's just on there. Now this one is, you just go on this folder. You just stay on this folder, the data folder. But you go ahead and open the folder that has the mods in it and do the same thing. Copy and paste. Just drag. Don't try to make sure you don't highlight any of the folders. Just drag like to the corner here. Have enough room. And this is the README file that kind of just explains it, but it really doesn't explain how to install them. So the next one is PC scenarios. So that'll be still here. That'll be streaming assets, PC scenarios right here. And you take this, copy, paste. And the next one is persona assets. So, I think. Okay, you go back to asset bundles. Then you go to persona assets. You go ahead and open the folder that has the mod in it. And again, you copy and paste. So now the mod is completely installed, but one thing you have to do is this will be in everybody's C folder, the C drive. So you go to C drive, you go to users, you go to your profile name, which mine is JG Ken. You go to where it says NASCAR Heat 5, you open it, open the save data, highlight it all, right click, and delete it. But for my sake, don't follow this part because I've already done this. It's unfortunate that you have to do that for the mod's work. I found that out myself because the game kept crashing and I was trying to figure out why until I opened the game and realized that it was what it was. So now with it installed, you open NASCAR Heat 5. And I'm going to show y'all where it says display. It's going to show my FPS counter, but this is the new intro. It's honestly cool. Go ahead, plug up yourself.
1 minute, we're doing 110 down at Sandy Beach in Florida. The next, we're bumper to bumper at over 210 on a super speedway.
Yeah, come on!
How the heck we get here? Progress. That's how.
Under the white flag and Labonte takes the lead.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead.
He taps him.
Clashing.
Hale hits him! They're out of it!
Fighting for everything. Not giving away an inch.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison.
But this isn't just about the 75 years of legends. This is about 75 years of legends and their rocket ships.
1 lap to go!
Each one drafting off of its predecessor. Each one hell-bent at going faster.
He's coming! He's coming!
Each one built with one thing in
Here they
mind.
come to the line!
Get out front, stay out there.
Side by side!
Because out there is where the future is. And if the first 75 years is any indication, you better brace yourself for the next 75. NASCAR, always forward.
Just change that to. Yeah, I have to change everything. I'll have to redo the setup. But honestly, I think it's worth it for the mod. Because it's better than nothing. Yeah, it's not the best. Let's choose. It's just a kind of little showcase after this point. Some of the mods some don't work with the mods because they really haven't made skins for them. Like Richard Petty, Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd. Danica Patrick gets her own. Ryan Newman's don't work. A lot of the OG drivers just doesn't work. I don't know if they've actually set up for it yet, but some of them actually work. Like this one, this Jimmy Johnson paint scheme. Kurt Busch got his own. There's not many schemes, honestly, right now. Um, this is kind of what we have for now. Larson's, his, like he's got his Guns N' Roses, Bush. It's all Daytona schemes, basically. Um, like this is all that they have. So there's William Byron's, Kyle Busch's. I've already done one for that. Okay, we're basically back to where we was. So we're gonna take one where we can see the damage a lot. Let's go to. We don't have Nashville on Heat 5. Then we don't have the. We don't get any of the tracks. They never got to mod the tracks. So, let's just go to Atlanta. Make it easier. We also have the mods. Well, we have the locations for the track. Now, I'm not sure if this is nighttime in Atlanta, but here's the look of the car in practice. One thing I do like, though, I know it doesn't have like any like movement. They actually at least got the wheels straight. That's one thing. But the in the car is the same. The audio is still the same. Only 4 gears and brakes. So this is what we got.
All right, now take.
Damage model is not really that good. I'll showcase that in a moment. But if I'm being honest, it's pretty darn cool. It looks fucking good. Which, I'm going to like, absolutely. It's not the newly made Atlanta either, but yeah, it's kind of fascinating to kind of see the model is kind of pushing through. Like you can kind of see, like I'm talking about, like that pops up, some weird stuff happens, weird crinkles. Even the neck kind of just glitches out. It's not the best in the world. And even then, like, look at that for the brakes. But like the rotors are kind of just fading right through. The tire model themselves is honestly really fucking good looking. It's kind of weird when it comes to shadows and stuff and the motions of it. But honestly, it's sick. Now with another one, you can kind of see the rear diffuser take damage. It's weird. Like, it's just a weird damage model. But to be honest, this is the best we'll ever get. And it's nice. So that is the tutorial had to install the NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Next Gen mod on PC, only on PC. You can't do it on console, anything like fancy and weird like that. So it sucks, but you know we got what we got. So.
Possible to fix it.
Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe for more. Hit that like button down below. Let's get to 3 to 5 likes, maybe. See you in the next video.